Life is not only busy, but it's expensive, or it can be. We're talking about how to entertain and have fun with our kids on a dime today on In the Know. Welcome to In the Know. I'm Julia Supa. This time of year can be very expensive for families, but it doesn't have to be. Joining me from Entertain Kids on a Dime is Jennifer Stallman. Welcome to In the Know.
Thank you so much for having me.
I feel so great to meet you because I visit your blog.
Thank you.
And I'm a member of your Facebook group.
Thank you.
Tell me about how this Entertain Kids on a Dime got started.
Well, as many of you have children at home, I had my son home. My daughter was already at school full-time, but my son already was 2. And we were in programs, like, you know, you want to keep the days going. I know being home with the kids. And I had him home, and every day was getting expensive from all these programs. So my husband said to me, you know, maybe one day a week, try something free, see what's going on. And my neighbor would call me and be like, let's do something with the kids. But we didn't know what to do. So I started making a calendar for the 2 of us, and I'd go, here, this week we're doing this, and this week we have these choices. And then I thought, you know, this is really helpful. Like, I'd like to spread the word and help others. You know, everyone wants to save money, and nobody knows what to do with their kids. So that's where that whole concept came up with.
And luckily, you're from York Region, and we are very fortunate in the region to have so many great resources that are free or are inexpensive. I know. Or there are great 2-for-1 deals or coupons or whatever. Yeah. That you can take advantage of that people don't know.
Yes. And also, one other thing I offer on my page also as well, I offer coupons. And there's tons of York Region indoor play centers and stuff like that. So it's really helpful. But again, you could go to the library, Home Depot, Lowe's. They all have indoor activities where you can come and build things. They have them once a month. So there's so many things, little things that people don't even realize that exist right now.
Right at our fingertips. So you're able to provide a forum for people to chat, because people are very active on the Facebook group.
Yeah, so the Facebook group is the forum, like where everyone, it's been unbelievable. Like, people are
How many members now?
36,000.
36,000.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's been amazing. And I've met so many interesting, nice people, and they just want to help. Like, people go out of their way. They'll be standing in a dollar store and they'll be like, oh my God, they carry this amazing item. Take a picture and upload it to the group just to help everyone else. So it's been really, really neat. And everyone voices and helps, and they help me. Like, half the time I don't know, you know, what to do with them, and they come up with all these cool craft ideas and stuff. So yeah, it's been really, I've been lucky.
Okay, and so the blog, what do you do on the blog?
The blog is where I post the calendar. I post my coupons. I do crafts on there. And yeah, I just give tips, guides. I offer hotel deals sometimes, so you can find them on the blog. So it's basically the link to everything. So if I'm on the Facebook group and I want people to know, you know, there's a deal right now, I send them right to the blog. All the information's there for them.
Okay, so we're going to do some recycled crafts, because this is not only inexpensive, it's almost free.
Almost free, especially if you have some of these easy items in your house. Like, a lot of people have basic crafts. It's so cheap. And
you're teaching your kids that you're taking some trash and you're recycling it.
And this trash, my son loves. So he actually tried to steal this one here to take to school. So I can tell you, it really does work. So what I got here, the first one is actually a cereal box. And I took this and I turned it into a gas pump. And what we did was we just taped it with regular red duct tape that you would find at a dollar store. It cost me $1.25 one roll. And then we got one of those $1 spray bottles, and I took off the top. I just cut it here, and I put some string on here, and I glue gunned. Having a glue gun actually is very helpful when you're doing recycled crafts, especially, just because there's a lot of sticking. But again, you can get that at everything at the dollar store. It's unbelievable. Easy. It's the best. Yeah. So I glued it. And we just did felt here. We glue gunned that in a sign, and he's been filling up his cars. He has the little cars, and he's been using it. So I can't wait to take this home after today, because they've got new toys, and I didn't have to pay for them.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
And so a car or a vehicle that you've made here?
Yeah, so this one here is out of What, sorry?
A little bus?
Yeah, we made it a cool bus, but you could go with the regular school bus going with all of the yellow. We just tried to be a little different. We put a little color in. I did hear, if you can see, it's a big egg carton, just a general size, your general 12 eggs, a dozen eggs, yeah. And for the wheels, I just did water bottle tops. So everybody usually drinks water bottles in their house. Keep your tops and you're good to go. So I saved 5 because one I did for the wheel, which I glue gunned a piece of
pipe cleaner
there, and I got 2 little cotton balls in the front and in the back to simulate the lights.
Adorable.
Yeah. So and my son, tried to put this in his bag, taking it to school.
And little people would fit in there.
They do. We did have toys in there. Yeah, he dumped them in his bag this morning and took them to school.
But
ride. Yeah,
awesome.
And it's great. And you know what? It's reusable. The kids are into Shopkins now. Throw them in there. They have a toy for it.
Yeah,
like everything's so expensive.
Too.
Yeah, everything's so expensive. So it's just nice to have those toys.
Little Penguin Man.
Little Penguin Man. He's ready for the winter holidays coming up. This was also really easy stuff. I had take your water bottle here, and you fill it up with cotton balls.
Cotton, yeah.
Which is cheap. Sorry, I'm just slowly turning him back around. And then we just cut out felt shapes and some cotton balls and your eyeballs, and you glue it all on, and you're good to go.
And you're good to go. Amazing. Okay, and then the little glove. I love the glove because not yet, but kind of towards January or December, you're going to get some lost gloves. You're going to end up with the Lone Ranger glove.
I can't stand it. They're everywhere in my house, in the drawers, and you know, it's so easy. The kids, they lose them. So why not make something out of it? Sorry, here. So what you can do is you can actually make puppets. So we thought, with my kids and I, we decided to do the Itsy Bitsy spider. So we got the Itsy Bitsy, the Teeny Weeny, and the Big Fat Spider.
Nice.
And here, if you could see, we just did raindrops.
Nice.
So yeah, they have it one hand, and they can do a whole show for you, and you can do Old MacDonald had a farm with all the animals, and
adorable.
It's, yeah.
And it fits their little hand. You can do something similar, obviously.
Exactly. But this is just something to do. Yeah, socks as well. You can do different things. Hand puppets. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk about holiday crafts. We've got crafts for the kids, everything from a Hanukkah menorah to an advent calendar, Santa Claus, and your daughter Brooklyn is joining us here in the studio. Don't go anywhere. More In the Know when we come back. Welcome back to In the Know. We are talking all about entertaining your kids on a dime today with Jennifer Stallman. The holidays are very quickly approaching.
Yes, they are.
And yeah, when you're crafting with kids, you want it to be fun, easy, because if it's too hard...
I can't even sew. So.
Yeah, if it's too hard, they won't do it.
No.
And if it takes too long, they won't do it.
No, they don't have
Patience.
No.
And you want it to be affordable.
Exactly.
Or downright cheap.
Yes. It would make it better, yes, for everybody.
And so I love that you brought a whole variety of religious crafts. You covered your bases.
Yeah,
here.
I covered my bases. I want to make sure I can help out for Hanukkah and Christmas this season.
Love it.
So I came up with some ideas. So my daughter Brooklyn, she's here today. She's going to help me out, and she's going to help hold some stuff, and she'll help us do a craft.
Brooklyn, how old are you?
5.
5. And do you like doing crafts with your mom?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do? Do you like painting?
No, I guess I like painting and drawing.
Painting and drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter loves markers.
Oh, yeah.
She colors with markers all the time and paint. Loves paint.
Paint's not the best in the house anyway.
Okay, so let's start. We've got a DIY menorah there.
Do-it-yourself menorah. This cost me, I believe, $11 to make, which isn't so bad considering you can probably reuse these lights later. Hopefully they won't all burn out. But what I did was I just got those long containers that you get in the container section at the dollar store.
Yep.
The plastic containers, I think they're to put like either kitchen items or you can put pens and pencils in them. And then these I found in a pack in the kitchen aisle, and they're just plastic little cups. And then here are the flameless tea light candles. And all I did was I just got some sticker beads and to design it. I got 2 packs of dreidels that were inexpensive, and I just glue gunned them all on. And there's your menorah. You got your 8 days.
And your kids can help you create this.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sticker it up.
They can make it more crazy.
Bling it up.
Yeah,
paint
exactly.
It, do whatever you have to do.
You can do all sorts of stuff to it. It's so adorable. And, you know, you do your 1 a day. You keep adding a new light, and the kids love it. And it's safe. It doesn't...
I was going to say, because it's
not going
flameless.
to burn your house down. So
because it's flameless. You can even keep it in their room. It's not a big deal.
Exactly, yeah. So it's really neat. The next thing you can touch it as well.
You can touch it, too. There you go.
The next idea was actually to take a gift box, and you get 2 to a pack. You'll see that actually these are the 2 gift boxes in the pack for $1.25 that I used. And I just drew out puzzle shapes. So basically what you do is you draw it out so it all connects, and then you cut it. Your kids have now a homemade puzzle for 75 cents. Also, if you really want to go crazy, my kids like when I number them and hide them around the house, and they have to scavenge to go find it. So they really enjoy that.
And that's great all winter long, not just for the holidays.
Yeah, and even not only for the holidays, you can get a gift box at off seasons like Halloween or any other time of year where you can use them for those times a year, or just find a regular gift box and have the kids play.
Yeah,
so
absolutely
cheap, and it's fun. You know, it's something they're making with you, so it's special. Then I've got the Advent calendar here, the Advent calendar counting down our time to Christmas. My daughter here is holding some toys that we're going to put in quickly. So what I did was I took a gift box, and I just cut little slits, basically like little doors in them, and I use sticker numbers. You can draw the numbers. And basically what you do is to avoid your kids eating lots and lots of chocolate leading up to Christmas. You just take your tape now. You basically tape around it so it's firm. And then you just want, here, do you want to pass me a toy? Oh, there we go. Here, we'll take this dinosaur. So for an example, find little dinky little crafts. Take your tape. Stick your little toy into the door.
Nice.
And there you go. So you just got your, you basically plant each toy inside, stick them in, and then the kids rip them out on the day that, each day that they can't do. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was just another fun do-it-yourself, and it avoids all the sugar they're going to be eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put it on your face. So this was our little Santa mask. Which,
did you help make that one?
Yes, she did. This was basically out of basically a paper plate.
Paper plate, yeah.
Cotton balls. I used a glue gun because these guys can really fall off pretty easily. A cotton ball, felt for the top. And just so I can show, if I turn it around, to keep this little hat from flopping, I used 2 of those sticks. Basically, you get them in a pack at the dollar store as well, and glue gunned it all together. And now she can be Santa around the house.
Now you can be Santa, and you can make, I bet you can make a Rudolph or something. You can have a puppet show with your brother.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
So here, you can put it down, and then we're going to do a craft. So basically, this one here especially, she loves cheese strings very much, so I thought I would make these cute little cheese strings snowmans to show you guys how to do it. So basically, you want to hand over, okay, you want to take the scarves, okay, you want to hand them out?
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got our scarves. And we've got, okay, give your hat out.
The pen.
Okay, you got your marker. Okay, so you could start drawing the eyes. So basically what you do is you just glue.
Where do I put?
Here, you turn it over.
And
you
put the eyes
try your 2 eyes. Oh, sorry, you draw your 2 eyes.
Here?
Yep.
So we're working on the back of our cheese string here.
Yep. And basically, here, I'll give you the glue. You can glue on the hat.
And then I always like to see the example. All right, here we go.
And here's...
I did.
There you go.
Here I have your felt. This is your... Oh, we got to glue
These are easy.
This you just got to glue, too.
These are easy.
If I made it longer, we could have tied it.
That's okay. You improvise, right?
I improvise all the time. Sometimes you don't have every craft in the world in your house, but the kids, they like everything, so
I
it's
improvise
nice. Let me glue on your hat.
My hat.
Let's glue that hat on for you.
I did it with this.
Oh, nice eyes.
Glue the scarf.
Okay, I'm going to glue the scarf. This is fun. If
All
you guys
right, we're
can
having
see.
too much fun here.
You know what? It's very therapeutic, arts and crafts. It's nice. You know, it relaxes
It
you.
absolutely is. There we go. There's my little Frosty.
Oh, and here Brooklyn made one too.
Throwing this Maya.
Oh, you got to glue ours better,
Can I
but it's
glue
okay.
it?
We're improvising
There
right
we
now.
go.
The glue gun's obviously.
Can we see that? There
Yeah,
we go.
the glue gun
Can I do
obviously
my
is a better.
smile?
Little Frosty. Okay, when we come back, we have to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about inside games.
Yes.
And then how we're going to survive this season on a budget.
I'll give you good tips.
Okay, sounds
you.
good. Thanks so much. We'll be right back with more In the Know after the break. Welcome back to In the Know. We are spending our time with Jennifer Stallman from Entertain Kids on a Dime. What a great
Hello.
episode.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. As
So,
I said.
Christmas, Hanukkah, Diwali, everything's over. It's now winter.
And it's not only is it winter, you're now home with your kids
You're
for 2
home.
weeks. Some of you are anyway, the ones
Yeah.
who can be, and which
Yeah.
is nice, but it is so expensive. So I'm going to give you ideas for that break, but not only for the break, you know, the weekends, it's so cold and sometimes you just don't want to leave the house. Like I'm not a big winter person, so
Yeah.
I prefer, you know, on the really cold days, we like to hibernate a
Yeah,
bit.
and
So
sometimes you just need to be at home.
yeah, and this is going to prevent your cabin fever with you and your children
Perfect.
pulling out your hair. So I'm giving you some good ideas to do around the house. So this is, look for, if you have an extra pillowcase. If not, you can buy them very cheap at the dollar store. Here, just a pillowcase. You can actually do carnival games inside your house with your kids. This could be used for a potato sack race.
Ah.
So throw your kids in a couple of these puppies and get them going, and they'll start playing different games. You can do the spoon with the ball where they have to walk. So you can just make up all sorts of carnival games, throw a
Yeah.
ball into a tin. My kids love that stuff.
Kind of think back to the old-fashioned games way
Yeah.
back when we used to play them.
And you know what? We were all happy. And it
It's
doesn't
true.
take much. Like that joke where kids play with a box and they don't even look in what's inside it, like a baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like that. So,
Yeah.
And then here, this other idea was, I'm sorry, it ran out, but the coloring. But it's they're glow sticks. So what you do is you do glow sticks to make circles, and you do glow sticks to make X's, which you can tape with clear tape, or you can glue gun. Just be careful with your hands. And what I did was I took the green tape. This is just painter's tape,
Yeah.
dollar store. Doesn't make a mess, doesn't wreck your floor, and you can use it on floor. I did it on a rug. And what I did was I gave the kids the X's and the O's, and I dimmed the lights, very dim, just enough so they can see it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and when you put them together, they automatically anyway start glowing. And the kids are playing X's and O's in the dark. And another cool idea that you could do with them is give them a bunch of glow sticks, give them some elastics, some props, and say build a castle,
Make a structure, yeah.
build a structure. It's all in the dark.
Great
It's so much
slumber
fun.
party games too. A lot of people have
Yeah.
slumber parties over the holidays.
It's so much fun, and you know what? Like it glows. It's fun. It's just something different and adds something, keeps the kids busy. So
For
it's
sure.
just something different.
This is adorable.
This is our campfire, which if you want it on a dime, I've made this on a dime for you because this is just 3 paper towel rolls, which I glue gun together so they don't break apart, and just 1 piece of orangey red tissue paper. But whatever you've
Leftover
got
from your presents.
whatever you've got in the house, I'm sure the kids can
Yeah.
make believe. And what you could do is you could do a whole camp out. So basically, take a blanket, an old blanket in the house, a big one. Take some chairs. My kids love doing this. Cover the chairs to make like a tent. Put your campfire in front. If you don't mind where you are in the house, to give them a little lunch in there, so they have like make a whole,
My daughter does
afternoon.
this underneath the kitchen table. We cover the kitchen table.
Yeah.
And she sits under there and has her own.
It's amazing what they
Yeah,
they
tent.
think about, and they're smart, like, and they enjoy it, and
they have
it's-
fun. Imagination.
Yeah, exactly. Playing
Okay,
house is
so
fun.
we've got a couple minutes. Some tips that you can give people at home before the craziness sets in and people are spending too much money, spending money they don't have,
And
putting too much on credit.
yep. let's avoid that. So the first thing you want to do is make a list of every single expense you have and know your budget. Like say, I have this much to allot to my whole holiday break, my 2 weeks of Christmas, this is what I have, and this is what I'm going to spend. So make sure you know how much you have to spend so you don't end up going into debt.
Right.
And make it a reasonable amount. And the first thing would be gift budgeting. So who do you have to get gifts for? Number one, make your list. Don't, keep going as they come, remembering. Right. Make your list, make how much you can spend for each person. You got parents, grandparents, make them something from the heart. They don't care. Show them a picture of your kid and they're happy. So you don't have to spend all this money, like making them nice picture frames and nice ideas, like they're happy. And you're not gonna have to spend tons of money, and the kids can help you, and it's even more special. So
Kris Kringles even eliminate buying too many presents, just buy one.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing this year.
Very smart.
And,
and another idea is just to go warehouse shopping. They have like toy warehouses or finding when the big box stores go on sale, like have those big sales. So you can budget it. Maybe, you're buying a $50 item for $30 and you're not, losing all of your budget.
But go with a list, because I'm one of these crazy warehouse shoppers where I buy more when I'm at a warehouse because it's such a great price. So I buy 3 of them when I only actually need 1.
So you are actually my next example with gifts, which is do not buy anything for yourself.
Yes.
It's easy. You walk into stores, oh, I like those shoes, or, but
they're on sale.
Try not to. It will help. And just try to keep your focus. Like, I got to get this, this, and this, and not for me. You're going to get, I'm sure you get plenty of nice gifts from your family.
Well.
Tell them you want gift cards so you could go shopping.
There you go. There you go.
Another one is decorations. If you can go to those dollar stores and get I see wreaths and lights and like all these different things that you can buy there, and it's so cheap and it's easy. If
only
you
for
can.
A short period of time that
people
you're using
forget.
them.
Unless you're like one of those people that have the budget and you can go wild, I get it. But for the most of us, if you're just doing basic decoration, you don't need bells and whistles. But I do have a tip if you like bells and whistles. After Christmas and Hanukkah, go to the stores, the big box stores, like the day after. You got to run. I'm not kidding, like in the morning. And go
camp overnight.
No. It's serious. People are serious. People know this trick.
Yeah.
I learned that the hard way on Halloween, the day after. But what you'll do is you're going to get all of the big blow-up stuff and all like Home Depot, Walmart, and you get all the big blow-up stuff and cool stuff that are really expensive for like 70 to 80% off. And it's like, oh my
They're
God.
clearing them out.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like thank you. And just stick it in your garage or your basement and you're ready for next year.
Don't forget you have it.
Exactly. And just one other thing for the holiday break, I do recommend people checking out my blog because every Thursday I do post. So when people subscribe by email, they can always go on and every Thursday they'll get an email. Or I do post it onto the Facebook group as well just to remind people this is what's up for this weekend. But I do one for the whole holiday break so people can see the free and cheap stuff to do with their kids. There's also, like, as I was showing you all these home activities, like make a list of everything you're going to do at home and follow them.
Yeah.
So,
great budget.
Yeah.
Great budget, great bucket list. Get it all done and do it on a dime.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you.
And thanks to everyone at home for watching. Have a happy holiday.
Yes,
and
you too.
Don't spend too much money. Have fun doing so. We'll see you here next time
Take
on
care.
In the Know.